Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. Good morning.
Morning, Doctor.
How are you, class? How are you, everyone? Are you okay? Everyone's okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay. So now we already after 1 week fasting, correct? Already 1 week. Another 3 more weeks. Time flies so fast, eh? All right. So today sorry for on Monday I couldn't make it a class since my boy had operation. Okay, so but alhamdulillah now it's okay. But after the operation she got what HFMD, is it that the viral things, you know, that one, the HFMD. So now he's still unwell. Okay. By the way, everything's fine. It's just like I thought that I have a class for 2 p.m. but actually the schedule is already changed. So only replacement for your group 7B3. Okay, so I think I did remind you to tick the attendance in U Future on Monday, correct? Everyone did that? Yes or no? Everyone already?
No, madam.
You didn't? I
Yes.
didn't inform her. I thought I already told everyone. Wait, let me check how many of you. Let me check. Your future. I thought I remind to the attendance. Because I don't want to create another what attendance list, you know, with so on Monday 7B3, okay, 7B3, right?
Before, madam.
Oh, sorry, before. Okay, before. I thought B3, okay, before, okay. So, oh, most of you tick. Okay, that's good. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 students not checked. Okay, all right. It's okay. Most of you are tick the attendance, so it should be fine.
I forgot to take the attendance, madam.
Okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
All right, no problem. Okay, so I want to share this one. Okay. All right. And I remind you to do the survey, EES. Have you done it? The EES survey. Everyone already done the survey or not? I have to check again. Wait, let me check. Still 50 responder only. So those who are not yet do it, please this one. Please do this EES survey. This one. Can you see it? Why only 50 student done this? Is supposed to be my class, I think. If this one is how many of you? I think your group. Let me check. Okay. Okay, this one. So your class supposed to be have 24 students, and I have 3 classes, so the rest also 20 plus. It should be like almost 60. Okay, so those who are done is okay. Who's not yet, please do it. Okay. because there is a timeline. If you didn't if you didn't do it now, and I think next week or next 2 weeks they will close that survey, so you are no longer able to access that EES. Okay, and I think after you finish the lesson 14 weeks, I think you have to do another survey for exit. That one for entrance, to see the levels of how you're understanding about this course. And then we want to see, after you done this course, what is your understanding levels? Is it improving or not? So that's the purpose to do that EES survey. Okay, so if none of you answer that, I mean, how we want to monitor and how we want to see your your understanding level. Okay, so we need that information, okay, in order to improve the syllabus and so on. All right. Okay, so for today, I will brief about contract administration function. Okay, the first topic for, not the first, actually the second, but is considered as the first topic for this course. So this topic, the outcome is you should be able to understand the contract administration responsibilities or function, and second one, to understand a contract management. Okay, this topic is quite light. Okay, it's not take so long. So if you are cooperate with me, so we can finish the class today early. So when I ask you, please respond and answer, okay? All right. So for this topic, there is a few subtopic that we will go through one by one. Okay. First, planning for contract. Okay, putting contract in place. Okay, these are the function and managing a contract, enforcing provisions or procedure of contract, managing parties to the contract, implementing sanction to ensure performance, first line dispute resolution, linkage between project and construction management. All right. So the definitions, okay, for the contract administration is what they said: involves the control and administering of the legal arrangement entered into between the parties to a contract. Okay, so a contract itself, the definition is a legal document, okay, that have been agreed for both parties, okay, between the parties. So a contract is not considered as a contract if only one person. So they must have two persons to agree with. Okay, so that's why they said the parties. Okay, so in our construction industry, I want to ask you, so this contract is between who? Anyone can give me the answer? Between who the contract? We have in our construction industry, we have who? Contractor, consultant, client, supplier. So this contract we are talking about between who? Our scope. That's hurry up.
Client contractor.
Good. Okay, between client and contractor. Okay, so we are talking about this scope. Okay, so everything about the content of this topic is basically we are highlights on these two parties. Okay, clients and also contractor. But of course, there is other stakeholders involved because it's a project. So you need to deal with many stakeholders. Okay, right? But the contract is between them. All right. And then who is a contract administrator? Can anyone tell me? Or maybe you got this slide in your future, I'm not sure. So how? Class, who is a contract administrator from the construction industry? Anyone can tell me? Who is a possible can be a contract administrator? They must be a personnel, okay? They have their own job scope already, but they are the one who become as representative, okay, from the client to become as a contract administrator. They are the one who have to manage and engage everything, okay, to plan the contract. So who are there? Plus, don't know? Yes? You know or you don't know?
Don't know.
You don't know. Okay, so these are the personnel that can be as a contract administrator. Architects, surveyor, engineers. Why? Because they are the consultant. So the consultant is the one who what? Design. You know, they are the one who design. So they have the possibility being appointed by the client to become as contract administrator to monitor the project, okay, with the contractor, because they are the one who knows whatever the client's needs or wants, okay. Engineers, we have so many types of engineers in our construction industry. So what kind of engineers can become as a contract administrator? Class. We have site engineer, project engineers, CNS engineers. What is the CNS engineers? Huh? Civil and structure engineers. Okay, so CNS engineers are the one who can be one of the contract administrator. Okay, they are the one can be also, okay, because they are the designers. So CNS usually as a consultant. Okay, they are not manage the construction site, but they are the one who have to monitor the contractor performance, so on. Okay. Don't be confused, that maybe some of you thought that OCNS working at site. No, they are working in the office. They are doing the design, but they have to see the site, of course. Okay, but most of their time is in the office. They play with the what software. Am I right? Okay, you understand or not? So you must know that in the construction site, under the contractor, okay, they have the engineers as well, but they are the site engineers. Okay, they call it project engineers. Okay, safety engineers or many other terms. Okay, so please differentiate this thing. Next week our class will be physical. Okay, then I will ask you a question related to our industry, and I want everyone answer my question. I only give one question, but I need various answer from all of you. And once your friend already answered use that answer, you cannot use the same answer. Okay, so please get ready. Okay, so I want you to understand how's our construction industry about. Okay. Okay, so these are the possible personnel that can become as a contract administrator. So what is their job? Actually to managing the uh, legal arrangement between parties to a contract, act as an agent of the employer, okay, to make an impartial decision between parties involved. Because sometimes the client, they doesn't know anything about the project. They have money, they want to build something, but they are not in engineering field because they don't know. So the client rely to the consultant. So the consultant can advise the client what is the best decision for them. Okay, so that's why they say impartial decision. Okay, and also as a representative of the employer. Okay, next. Okay, so first they said that they have to planning a contract. Okay, why they need to plan a contract? First, they have to define the project, and also they have to identify the parties involved in the project. This one is a very important because they have to include in the contract. Okay, so how you want to prepare a contract if you don't define a project? Okay, I want to ask you, in our construction industry, how many types of projects? Types. Answer. Anyone? How many types of project? Hello, class. You can Google, I think. How many types? Okay, can you give me example? Any construction project? What they build?
Building.
Too general. Can be specific? Can you be specific? Yes, building. So what?
Bridge.
Sorry?
Bridge. Bridge.
Bridge. Okay. What else?
High-rise building.
High-rise building.
Yes, building. Okay, good. Lagi?
Road.
Road.
Residential.
Residential. Okay.
Railway.
Railway. Okay. What else?
Highway.
Highway. Okay. What else? Only this? Only these engineers can build or contractor can build?
Airport.
Airport. Okay, good. What else?
Stadium.
Stadium. Okay, good. This is kind of question I will ask you in the class. Okay, so I want you to answer in various answer. Okay, not only in the same answer. Okay, what else? A lot, So I want you to think. Sorry?
Dam.
Damn, good. Okay, what else? What else, guys? It's a lot.
Factory.
Infrastructure.
Factory. Infrastructure is general, like your friend said, building, infrastructure. So these are the types, okay? So under this type, they have many different construction project types, right? Okay, good. Okay. What else?
School.
School. Okay, good.
Hospital.
Hospital. Good. A lot. What else? What else? Finish? Finish, that's all? What else? A lot, do you know platform? Platform?
Yes.
For the oil and gas? That one also is the engineering project. Okay? And then what else? Petrochemical plant. Okay? What kind of plant? Any other plants that you have to build?
Nuclear.
Nuclear? Okay. What else?
Water treatment plant.
Water treatment plant. Good. This is what I want you to see. We need to build the water treatment plant as well. And they are different, okay? Different with the building. Hello? Salam, you. All right. Okay. And then, okay. What else? Just now I said, water treatment plant. Okay, good. That, like I said, is different, right? And what else? Any other construction?
Sewer pipe.
Sewer?
Pipe.
sewer pipe. Okay. Then what is utilities? You said, right? Is it? Is it utilities?
Yes.
Okay. This is part of the construction. Okay. So I'm talking about what you have to build. Okay. So sewage, what they call a pipe. This thing is part of the construction. Okay. All the building or structure, mostly they need this piping, plumbing, and so on. Okay. So what else? Good enough? Is it good enough? Whatever you mentioned. So actually, if you want to see along your living place or everything that have been developed are from the construction industry. So you must see, sometimes they call this one, even though retaining wall also is one of the structure, okay, to prevent the landslide and so on. Okay, so this is also one of the structure because it's huge. Sometimes it's the retaining wall is a huge, to prevent and so on. Okay, and then you must see in overall picture. Okay, and so yeah, it's okay. I will ask you again when we have a physical class, so it's more interesting to engage with all of you. Okay, so everyone clear, eh? So that's why you have to define a project. So in a contract, may I know what is the most important thing that you have to know about the contract? What especially the contractor want to see? What the details? Can anyone tell me? In the contract, first they will see what? What class? The main things. When you have a book, what you will see first?
The title.
The title. So they want to see the title of the contract. Okay. So from the title of the contract is already mentioned or define the project. Correct? From there, you can start planning. So like I said now, is there many types of construction project. Okay. Basically, they categorize into 4. They said that commercial building. Commercial. No, none of you answer this one. Shopping mall. A lot in Malaysia, but none of you answered this one. Okay. All right. So commercial building, residential building, what they call industrial, and also infrastructure. Usually the categories is five. This categorized in 4 types. But actually there are some other reference they mentioned more than that, like heavy structure construction types. Okay, and many others types. Okay, so under these types, there's a few construction under that categories. Okay, so let's say you said title. Okay, from the title you already define the project. For example, if you want to build a road and also you want to build skyscrapers tower building, for example, okay, and the road is like a road, normal road in the township, okay, so which one is take a longer time, if you think, which one will take a longer time? Yes, to build. I give you these 2 examples, the skyscraper project and also the road, the township road. So which one will take a longer time? Hello? Any answer? I want to finish early if you cooperate, but if no cooperation, then lambat lah.
Road.
Road take longer time. Sure.
I think so.
Okay. Why road? Okay. Okay. Now I hope that everyone clear in my questions. Okay. In order to build a road and in order to build a building, which one is more complicated? You know, road, you see what they are.
Building.
So to build a building is more complicated the road because of the what? the work activities is less, okay, compared than building. For example, the material wise, okay, for the road, what they need. That's why contractor love to do road project rather than building project because of the material is less. Okay, for the road, what you need only? What do you need? Do you need a concrete? Do you need the many rebar? Do you need a
No.
Oh,
and there's less only what the permits they call what's that in order to make the pavement. Okay, they just do leveling. They just need sand, soil, okay, to do the leveling, and then the only the aggregates, maybe a few, just like that, okay. But for the building, it's a lot of materials, okay, and also a lot of activities. So it takes longer time. So when you already define a project, then you will see how long it takes logically, okay? Based on the previous experience, they can estimate how long it takes for this project to be completed. So they can give reasonable time for the contractor to deliver. Okay, and then other than time, what they need to know? Once they already identify the project, they can know the cost as well. Okay. Okay, so this is what I said. They already define the scope of the project once they already, is it the slide moving?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so they can define the scope and delivery. Okay, for example, like if they said that the project is to build a road for how many kilometers? This one also you have to define the scope. Okay, they said 10 kilometers, then 10 kilometers. The contractor won't build more than 10 kilometers. They're just within the scope. Okay, that's why you must be clarify in the contract, okay, and then the timeline. So 10 kilometers only maybe how many months, okay, they target, okay. So from the start, they hand over the contract until end of the dates they must identify, okay, the timeline. And also the price, okay, from the project, okay, once you already define, you already can do the BQ, okay. This one, in order to plan a contract, they must have these things already. Okay, and also the work activities, working plan, okay, the detail of the work. Okay. Imagine sometimes the contractor have to prepare a tender, right? So they like to copy paste or what. Imagine if they submit a project for the road, but then the work plan is have a what they call the activity for the building. So from there, they cannot get a tender. From there, the client or the client representative already know that, oh, this one is, they don't prepare as according to the scope and delivery. Okay. So that's why they must be checked and double checked in the document. Right. The parties involved in the construction contract usually client, contractor, supplier, and also consultant. So who is the subcontractor class? They have subcontractor. So who is the subcontractor? Anyone?
Orang-orang yang kerja bawah kontraktor.
Yeah. We have contractor.
Macam pasang bumbung semua.
Okay. So we have contractor and we have subcontractor. So basically, when the contractor got the project, okay, we call main contractor. Main contractor is not able to do all the job by themselves. Maybe they are lack of the sources, okay, the manpower. So what they are doing, sometimes they are not expert on that. They know there is the they call small contractor company, okay. So they are doing this job on this, so they have the skill, so they can appoint, so they can call this one as a subcontractor. So they are the one who do the small scope of work, okay. For example, like painting, okay, or brick walls, or maybe plastering, okay, or maybe tiling, okay. So it depends of the main contractor. If they want to spend by themselves, so they have to do everything by themselves. But if they want to make it fast and so on, they might need other contractor to do it. But they must engage, okay? And then supplier, of course, those who supply the materials, okay? These are the client. They have to define the objective of the project because the client only know what they want. Okay, nobody knows. And they are the one who choose the parties who want to involve in the project. They have the rights because they are project, okay? And then the consultant, they are the one who design and they are the one who provide the cost, budget. That's why they are become a contract administrator because they know what is the client needs, okay? And the contractor is the one who carry out the construction works, okay? And they can hire or appoint other subcontractor to complete the works, okay? And also supplier, those who are provide the materials and resources, and they are the one who in the supply chain of the construction project. Okay, other functions for the contract administrating is putting contract in place, okay? So why they say putting contract in place, meaning that they are trying, when they prepare a contract, they must make sure that all the stakeholder, the parties who involved in that project, they are able to comply with the contract that they already prepare, okay? So this one, they say regulating relationship between parties for their future performance for the project itself. And then they have to clarity and certainty terms that they already agree in a contract document. So what they have to do, once they complete a contract, they need agreement from the contractor, okay? So they will ask again, is it you able to do it within this time frame, within this cost or budget, okay? If the contractor agree and sign, so meaning that that's it. Okay, they have to make sure commit with that agreement. Okay, so from the contract, they can avoid the dispute, okay, between the parties because everyone already clear what they want to do. And the agreement of the scope of work already also justify, okay. And then they already agree about the payment, also the duration. So that's why it's the purpose to have a contract. Imagine if you appoint somebody, for example, like your friend, you just ask them to do a assignment project. Okay, you just ask like that. Do you think they will do? They can opt to not to do. But imagine if you have a contract with him, okay, to do it. Okay, I will pay you 50 ringgits to do the assignment project, but with the contract. And then do you think they will do? Of course, at least they have something document, okay, that you can rely on. But if without document, you can just simply ignore it. Okay, so this is the thing. Imagine if the big money, okay, for small money, maybe it doesn't work. But for the big money, yes, it's work. Okay. Okay. And next is managing the contract. Okay. Once you already prepare a contract, you don't just leave it like that. Okay. You just don't like hand over to the contractor and okay, that's it. You just do whatever in the contract. No, you have to manage it. So the contract administrator or to administering this contract, they have to manage the contract. How? Okay. Meaning that that's why during your lesson plan, there is another topic that talk about the monitor the contractor performance. From there, you have to manage the contract, meaning they have the reporting documentation, okay, they have the evidence from the contractor for the payment and so on. They have to do, okay? So by progress, okay? So that's why they have to manage a contract. You cannot leave it just like that. So imagine if you have a contract, for example, first year, early year, okay? And then you just meet the contractor at the end of the year. For example, the contract is only 1 year. So don't you think if you don't see any progress, what we will be? Of course, the project could be delayed, or maybe the project could be fail, okay? So there is a possibility. So to avoid this thing, they have to manage the contract, okay? So they have to back to the objective of the contract, and they have to engage also with the parties involved, okay, by progress. So they have the schedule also, like progress meeting, when every once a month or what, okay? All right, so here they said enforcing a provision or procedure of the contract. Okay, um, in a contract, okay, for example, if they ask the contractor to do a claim, okay, you imagine the project is just not you ask them to build. Of course, once they build how they want to do a claim and they need a payment. So for this thing, they have the procedure. Okay, everything procedure, the contract administrator have to explain. Okay, so they have to make sure that they follow the procedure. For example, if they want to do a claim, they have to do this step. Okay, they have to submit the form, this form A, form B, form C or what, and then they have to include the evidence or any attachment or so on. There is a procedure. So they have to make sure that they enforce it in the contract. Okay, so they call it as a effective contract enforcement. So they have to um direct to ask the each party to know or understand the terms of the contract. And if not, other than that, the contract is already legal document. So if they are avoiding or what, so you have the rights, okay, to bring this to the court as well. Okay, and if it's the project is can make you lost or what, then you can fight for it. Okay, and then actually this one to avoid also to resolve the dispute. Okay, actually, okay, they can help, okay, to make sure that everyone's still can negotiate, okay, based on the contract document. And then managing the project parties. So is a responsibility of the project parties, which is they have to uh, make sure to do the best that they can. Okay, and then there is a term in the contract that they can express the statement in writing, everything. Okay, and sometimes they cannot express, but they can imply. Okay, they can do whatever as long as they are not beyond to the contract what requirements. Okay, you just follow into the scope, then should be fine. Okay, all right, so how contract ends. Okay, there is a reason, okay, why how you can ends mean you can terminate. So sometimes for convenience means that, for example, like the client is the owner of the project. Actually, they can simply say that, oh, I don't want to continue this project. So they can just terminate the contract or end the contract with a convenient, meaning that even though the contractor is no issues, even though the project is still have budget, but it just like they doesn't want it. So they can just stop it. So they call it for convenience, okay? So they allow the party to terminate. Okay, so there is the the part in the contract or the clause, okay, they mentioned that this contract can be terminated at any time, okay, uh, by make sure they provide a notice to the other parties. If the client want to terminate, they have to inform to the contractor. The contractor also have rights to end a contract. Even though the client no problem, they have budget, they paid on time, but still the contractor maybe they have other things to other reason to stop, so they can just say that, okay, as long as they notify. Okay, and then by agreement, okay, by agreement means that both agree to end. Convenient is either one, but agreement means that both agree to, okay, due to the pandemic, okay, we cannot make it, okay, we have to uh they hold the projects. They cannot continue the contract. We don't know how long they will proceed. So they said that we agree, both of them agree to end the contract, and both also can. Okay, and then other than that is a breach of contract is common. Okay, if they fail to deliver according to the contract requirement, then they call as a breach of contract, and the clients of the contractor have the rights to end the contract. And the frustration of contract meaning that some parts of the contract maybe is not relevant, okay? So it can cause a frustration to the contractor or to the client. So they can end also the contract, okay? All right, implementing sanction to ensure performance. Okay. Does anyone know what is a sanction? Class? What is a sanction, class? Everyone know? Hurry up. Why is it no? What is a sanction? Hurry up. No, you don't know. What is a sanction? They said that taking legal actions against any faults, manage control quality. Okay. They said to ensure the performance. Okay. In a contract, actually they can implement to put the sanction. Sanction means penalty. Okay. So that they said, okay, to the contractor, okay, if they delay from the end deadline, okay, for example, 1 day, they'll be penalized by 5,000. So imagine, do you think the contractor want to delay? Because if not, they have to pay 5,000 per day. If they delay 30 days, can you multiply how many they have to pay? So there is one of the cost sanction that they already state in the contract, so that to avoid the contractor not to delay, so they can maintain the performance. Okay. So this is one of it, into the penalty or compensation for damage. If there is any damage caused because of the faults or what, so they have to pay for the cost. Okay, and then withdraw the work from what is that, from the contractor, if in any case they have to spell out this thing, and termination of the contract with or without fault of the contract. Okay, so maybe they have put the sometimes they doesn't want the contractor to run away. So what they do is, if the contractor have done that, so they have to mention, okay, maybe they have bond and so on, performance bonds, and before they accept the project, they have to like a deposit. Okay, so they want to avoid the contractor to run away. So this thing, they must decide how much they want to put in the contract. Okay, different project, different way they entertain the contract content. Okay, and the contract also as consider first line dispute resolution. Okay, meaning that if there is any conflicts, dispute is a conflict, kind of conflict. So if there is any conflicts or dispute happen, they'll be back to the contract. Whatever state in the contract, they just rely on that. So any problem, usually in a construction project, they have problem, delay in work, errors in design, okay, quality and workmanship and variation orders. Okay, so these are the common problems. So what is the resolution? Is the contract. So sometimes they can negotiate. Okay, and also if for example they say errors in design, who error, okay, either correct, is it the error from the design, so that the contractor just follow from the contract drawing, so they have to refer to the contract document. So if they look at the attachment, the drawing they are sending to the contractor is wrong, okay, so from there they can solve. Okay, oh, meaning that it's not a mistake from the contractor, it's a mistake from the designers or the consultant who attached the drawing. So that's why they said the first line dispute resolution, because they have to refer whatever the document has been attached in the contract document. Okay. All right. And then next is, wait, I don't know why it's kind of moving. Okay, next. I think the last one. Okay, last slide, I think. All right, so they are considered as a linkage between project and construction management. Okay. I want to ask you, what is the difference, class, between project management and construction management? Is it similar or different? Huh. Is it similar? What is the project management? What is the construction management? Class? There is the answer there. Is it answer? But I don't like to you to how,
Different, different.
yes, different. Yes, good. So how is different? I want you to understand the whole picture. For example, we want to build a KLCC. Okay, so we have client, right? We have everyone's the stakeholders. We have client, we have a consultant, we have the contractor, we have supplier. Okay, so this, all right. So for the project management, okay, usually they involve all the stakeholders, but with the representative from the contractor. Okay, usually the project management is for the whole project. To build a KLCC, they must have the big team. Okay, and then they already appoint the contractor, right? So the contractor have to deliver the work. So the contractor also they have their own team. So this one is the construction management. They only focus on the construction side, okay, on the physical works, on the how they want to make sure that they complete the project to build a KLCC on time. Okay, so they have their own team, and this one is a construction management, which is they discuss on their own work only, but they must have the representative, for example, the project manager for that construction team, okay, construction management team. So this project manager, the one who be the project management people, they are the one who represent, okay, the whole construction management team. So the project management will see in the big picture about the overall project, okay. So that's why they said to monitor the contractor performance. These are the team. So the team are the client, okay, but the client not involved in the construction management team, they involved during the project management. So we have client, we have consultant. So consultant also might have the representative in the construction management team because they want to see. Sometimes they also need the representative from the project management team. Okay, that's why they say a linkage. Since they already have a contract, that's why they can transfer the representative, that's one, to each their team to see, okay, how this one has been done, and they can report to the whole management team. You understand? This is what I want trying to simplify for you to understand our construction project as a whole picture. Do you understand or not? Pass.
Yes,
Can you differentiate it?
yes.
Okay, so we can say that the construction management is a subset of the project management. Okay, so if we draw, wait, can you see the board there? Everyone can see or not?
Yes, but not clear.
Not clear. Yeah, wait, I want to show you. Actually, also I will explain to you. Cannot can see? I want to draw like just a simple. Where's the marker? No marker. Now you can see the board, right? Actually, I can put in the PowerPoint board. Like this. Can see? Okay. I call the project management as a PM. Project management. Okay. And the construction management is subset of the project management. You clear?
Yes.
So because construction management is a subset of the project management. Can see, right?
Yes.
See? Like that. Okay. There is to make you can understand in clear picture. Okay. Any questions? So we need a question from you actually. Okay. I need a question from you. Okay, wait, let me check. I think that's all. Okay, so that's all for today. Before we end the class, I need everyone to turn on the camera. I want to screenshot. And then please give me 2 questions before we ended the class. If you late and we end the class late. So while waiting for you to turn on the camera, then you can ask a question as well. Please, hurry up. Turn on the camera. Hello. Stars. Question. So we have 19 students here. Question, class.
Doktor,
Mm-hmm.
masa tadi kan doktor ada tanya sama ada untuk construction building ataupun highway mana yang susah kan? Kenapa building kalau contoh kalau highway tu dia suruh buat dekat tempat yang gunung, bukan benda tu akan complicated sikit.
Okay, that's what I said. It depends also. What kind of highway or what kind of road. That's why I said just a normal road, which is on ground, is easy. Compare than the highway that elevated. That's why you have to define. If they are elevated, okay, for example, if you have to build a highway on ground and also you have to build a highway elevated, okay. So within these two project, which one is more complicated?
Elevated.
Elevated, okay, because there is a structure involved, okay. So you have to think this way. Okay, that one I just give example the normal road. It's not like the complicated highway. Okay, like dash highway. That one dash highway. Of course, it took so many long. I mean, so many times to complete that project. So it depends on you have to define. That's why I said still need to define. If you said a project for road, what kind of road? Maybe the road has to have to passing by the bridge or the river. Okay, so you need to build a bridge. You got it, my point? Unless if I give you example, okay, to build a road in kampong, okay, without any access, without river, and with the kampong B with the river, which one is more complicated? So kampong B, for example, right? Understand, Hidayah?
Yes, doktor. Thank you,
Is
doktor.
it what did you ask just now? Right?
Iya.
Okay. So still you have to define, Okay, I just give example that one. I just want to show you which one is more complicated. So my example should be like that one is the like I said, you still have to define. If the highway, if the complicated, of course, still is a complicated one. Okay, turn on the camera. Thank you. There's one question. Another questions? Okay, thank you, Hidayah. Okay, turn on the camera, class. That is our rules. I already asked you. Okay. At the beginning, I already explained you in the introduction. Please get ready with the camera because I will ask you at any time. Because you request for online class, right? You prefer online class, so please cooperate. If not, we will make it 100% physical then. If you are not cooperate in the online class. Questions? Another one. Please, Shafiqah, turn on the camera. Izatul, Aizat, Fatin, Asma, Hani, Ainul. Turn on your camera. Questions. You want me to pick the name? Or you want to ask? Why this one? Where are you is? Only black background. So you want me to pick the name to ask the questions? Any question also can. Doesn't matter as long as you talk. And make sure in English, our rules is in English. Remember? Okay. Where are the questions? Who want to ask? If nobody, then I will pick the name then. Ready to pick the name? Okay. Nobody, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Aizat, ask me a question. Aizat? He's not around. So means
Yes.
okay. Why don't you turn on the camera?
Uh,
Hani, Fatin, Ainul, turn on the camera. Shafika, please, I want to screenshot now.
wait,
Can I type questions?
leave contract apa? Third party in contract.
Sorry? Is there any
Uh,
third party contract?
yes.
For
Can
example?
you explain?
For example?
So I don't understand about third party contract.
How did
Basically,
you know about third party contract?
masa
Huh?
masa praktikal dulu, diorang selalu ada cakap pasal
Okay.
third party. So saya
Okay,
pun
that's
kurang
good. Okay, that's good. So
kurang jelas.
you already done your practical?
Diploma.
Oh, diploma.
Yes.
Where?
JKR Kelang.
Okay, that's good. All right. So you diploma polytechnic or what?
Politeknik.
Okay. Which polytechnic?
Sultan Mizan Dungun Terengganu.
Oh, okay, very far. So where are you from?
Kelang.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Third party contract. Okay, like I said, our scope just now, the main scope is between client and contractor. But okay, remember, there is still another contract have to be made, okay, between consultant and also client. Of course, they have contract, right? Because how the client want to appoint the consultant, they have their contract also, okay? And also, remember, the main contractor have subcontractor. So they also must have the contract between these. As long as between parties, okay, between two parties, they must make a contract. Otherwise, how you want to pay them? How you want to make sure that they are deliver the services or work or anything, okay? Even with supplier also sometimes they have a contract if they are main supplier. Or maybe they are, if they are just a normal supplier, maybe they just invoice normal procurement process, okay? Third party contracts meaning that other than the main contractor and also client contract. It is a third party contracts. Okay, with the other stakeholders. Like I said, between contractor and main contractor and also subcontractor. Okay, clear? Is that you got the point?
Yes.
Everyone understand? Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, right. Okay, so any other question? If no, then we can end the class and we see you guys next week physical. Okay, not physical. Okay, I want to screenshot again. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Okay, so any other questions? If no, then thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys next week. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome. Bye.